knocking me off of my feet. I'm not a man of many words, so I'll make this short and sweet. Could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Yeah, take a chance, slow dance, make a little romance. Honey, it'll be alright. Girl, you got me wishing we were hugging and a kissing and a holding each other tight. So could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? I'm not trying to come on like some rhinestone Romeo. I'm looking for a whole lot more than a one-night rodeo. What can I do to prove to you I'm laying it on the line? I'll even get down on my knees just to beg you one more time. Yeah, could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Yeah, take a chance, slow dance, make a little romance. Honey, it'll be alright. Girl, you got me wishing we were hugging and a kissing and a holding each other tight. So could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Take a chance, slow dance, make a little romance. Honey, it'll be alright. Girl, you got me wishing we were hugging and a kissing and a holding each other tight. So could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Yeah, could you, would you, ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight?
Could you? Would you? Ain't you gonna? Good morning, WBAM Radio. How are you guys doing this morning? How are you, Jen?
I am.
There's no lying on the show. You're allowed to say it. You are absolutely allowed. I've been in that mood too for a couple days.
I've been in a pretty good mood. I just kind of woke up. I'm dizzy this morning.
Well, I mean,
and when I wake up dizzy, it just you know, I don't know which end is up.
Yeah.
But I'm all right. I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy you're here.
And there's no, you can't lie on this show.
No, there's no lie on the show. I haven't been in a bad mood. I just feel like, you know, there's an external force out there that needs its ass kicked by me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's what you told me last night.
I was just like, God damn, I'm just in the mood to pick a fight with somebody, and I don't know why.
You were warning me ahead of time. You were getting ready to pick a fight with me, and I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't the one.
You and I beat the shit out of each other for a living. That's what we do.
I ain't him.
Yeah, now you are.
So listen.
Mm-hmm.
Look at me.
Hold on. Let me rearrange my desktop. All right. Now what?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how pretty am I?
I'd say about an 11.
You're so full of crap.
You never look bad, even on your worst day. Sometimes you look tired. Sometimes you look angry. But you never look
Today
bad.
I look.
You look like you were riding a motorcycle. Your hair's a little blonde.
Today I look
It's not
crazy.
It's not a bad look. Okay,
it's
maybe.
crazy. I just escaped the middle ward.
Well, I mean, crazy is kind of my jam, so I might not be the one to ask if that's an acceptable look or not, because yes, it is. So it seems to attract me.
I just lost an earbud.
Whoopsies.
I found it right quick.
Folks, make sure you secure your earbuds during this show. Pieces and parts do go flying off. So we're going to try to give some more of Bon Lee's money away later. And if you're in chat, you can see that Tisha already picked her number, 21. So around 9:30, 9:35, please have your number picked, 1 through 50. You can't pick the same number as Tisha or whoever else picks a number. So just any random number, 1 through 50. You're allowed to pick yours too.
I'm gonna wait till
you wait
till you spin. I'm gonna wait till you spin.
Is that how you're like, wait? I'm gonna wait till you show me the picture of the number, and then I'm gonna pick it. That's actually a pretty solid strategy if you're really looking to. And this is double week. I felt bad because we didn't give any money away last week, so this week is $40 on an Amazon gift card, which is pretty sweet. We were discussing Monday all the cool shit you can buy for less than $20.
Oh, I was gonna look some more of that up, and I forgot.
Well, I like doing shit on the fly anyway.
Things just get so hectic in my world.
I wrote down 21. I'm terrible at writing down. My fucking hand hurts too. I'm left-handed, and I had surgery on it left-handed. So my fingers still ain't right. I can't hold a pen very well. I'm assuming that's Amazon at my door right now, making the dogs bark. Cocksuckers. They only show up when I'm busy.
Let me answer the fucking door.
I ain't gonna do that. If I could carry this whole rig with me, I would. If I was doing it on my phone. Hey, Kevin's back in chat.
Morning, Kevin.
He must have spent his last one. He needs some more. So far, we've got Puddin at 21. We got Abby at 25 and Kevin at 29.
Whoop, whoop.
But hasn't all the winners been like single digits so far?
I don't know.
Since we started this 1 through 50 thing, well, there haven't been any winners, but all the winning numbers. 37 for Pat.
That's winner in WBAM. That's an oxymoron.
Well, we're all winners here. When you you're amongst your people. That's all I got to say. Good morning, Layla. I sang a song with Layla last night. I was angry, you know that. So
yeah.
I decided to go smule to burn off some of that.
Did you scream at her?
No, but I did. We did Born to Be Wild.
Oh, so you did?
A little bit. There's not a lot of screaming in that.
Depends on who sings it.
That's true. Layla is picking 43.
There's a lot of numbers. I better hurry up and smooth mine up.
Yeah, we got some people listening today. Woohoo! And that goes for you. If you can hear me on text, your numbers count too. You can text me your number. You don't have to be in chat. You can be listening, and if you have my personal phone number, yours is good as in chat. So if you're listening and you want to play the game and win $40 from me, or you just come over to my house and get it, if you have my phone number, you probably live close enough to me to just come over and get it. It's probably in the console of my truck. Just be careful. There's also a rattlesnake in there.
No.
No, it's not.
Yeah, actually,
it was.
No, I mean, like, I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know. You and I are talking about two different things. What did you say?
I said that money might be in the console of my truck.
Right. I heard that part.
Yeah. What else are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about the console of your truck. I started to say nobody's going to want to get in the console of your truck.
No, there's a rattlesnake in there. Bite you.
The rattlesnake would be hard to find.
It's deep. It's a deep, deep hole. That's the biggest console I've ever seen.
Well, your truck it's scary.
How? Please explain.
it's a little um disorganized.
I mean, it's full of my tools and stuff.
Folks, I'm telling you, you can't see out the windshield of this motherfucker. Like you literally cannot see through
You
the
can
windshield.
now. It's rained. It has rained since you were in it. Actually, I did take it through the car wash the other day. It's the first time since I've owned it.
Did you? Because
Yeah.
why? Because I shamed you?
No, because I was tired of my windshield squeaking. So I figured if I waxed it, maybe that fucking thing would stop squeaking. Which is why those bugs were on there as long as they were, because the fucking windshield wiper, even under water, it squeaks. And it's fucking loud, and it sounds like nails on a chalkboard, and it drives me crazy. But thank you, Layla. You were badass on that too. On Born to Be Wild. Go check us out on Smule. But the reason I don't clean the motherfucker because it was squeaky like that. But the reason I can see through it is because over the years, when you drive over the road, you run out of fluid a lot. A lot. When that is your job and you spend 14 hours a day driving around, your fucking shit happens. And you learn to ignore the bugs on the windshield, and you can still see the road. You don't have to focus on those little things. It's just like life. Just look at the big picture and don't focus on the little stuff. You're welcome. Everybody has bugs on their windshield. You either choose to focus on the bugs or look past them. So look past them. Your hair looks much better now. Now it looks like you were riding a four-wheeler, not a motorcycle. A little slower.
I can't see the future for the bugs.
So that really bothers you that my windshield was that dirty, huh?
Well, okay. Well, it's not that it bothered me that your windshield was that
Clearly, we're
dirty.
still talking about a week later.
Okay, so like it's like, I mean, on the way to the restaurant, I sat
quote
in the
unquote.
back.
It was a bar.
It was a restaurant. We ate.
Yeah, but so it's a bar. It's a bar that has food.
Oh, well, the food was good though.
It was. Not knocking it.
Well,
I love dive
maybe
bars.
Maybe it was a restaurant that had a bar. It doesn't matter. The establishment where we nourished our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so anyway, on the way there, I sat in the back seat. I was fine. I was fine with like not being able to see. On the way back, though, I sat in the front because I was not feeling well. In fact, I was feeling like mortal shit. So anyway, I was already a little bit nervous. I'm going to throw up in his truck. And then I'm like, holy fuck, I can't see shit. And then if I can't see shit, he can't see shit. I'm going to die.
So she is so the prototypical female in the passenger seat of the car. So we take this one turn. And it's been a long time since I've been on that road. But around this blind turn, there's a stop sign. And it's literally, as soon as you turn, the fucking stop sign's right there in your face.
No, I had plenty of time to see it.
Yeah, you screamed for like 2 seconds. But we didn't even.
I mean, you weren't slowing down or anything. So I'm thinking, well, I mean, he lives here, so he must know that, I mean, he knows it's there. And you were just barreling right through it. And
she was literally. Her foot was pumping the fake brake that isn't on the passenger side of the car. But we didn't even. We slowed down. I wish Wayne was on so he could explain how smoothly we slowed down.
Yeah, whatever.
It was a beautiful stop.
Whatever.
Smooth.
We get back to the house and we said, "Oh my God, I thought I was going to fucking die."
All you guys are control freaks. All of you. You got to be the one driving, or you just don't like it. It was. I bet
you're not like that at all, are you?
Oh, I hate it. I can't ride in the passenger seat.
Oh, but I thought surely to God, I mean, like he lives here, he knows.
Well, it's just been a long time since I've been on that road. But it wasn't even a hard stop. You guys are just crazy. But yes, Layla, it was a great job. I like singing that song. I tried to sing a bunch with you, but that was the only one that turned out. So that was the only one I saved. She has several good ones open.
I'll have to check out her page. Mm-hmm. Are they good ones? I mean, like, will I know them?
Some of them you might.
I might.
Yeah, some of them you might.
I'll have to check
Layla
her
sings
out.
the occasional 90s country song.
I will check her
Matter of
out.
fact, I'm pretty sure that's how I found her. It was on the Keith Whitley song. So,
I bookmarked a few of yours last night.
yeah, I saw that. But you didn't
Yeah.
sing them.
No, you didn't see it. You did
You
not see
told
it. You
me.
can't see.
You
Yeah.
told me.
Yeah.
I saw that you told me. How about that? You told me about it.
Okay.
So I'm
Fair
going to
enough.
believe that you did that. No, I wonder why they don't show you that. They show you every other fucking thing on there. Like
Well,
that feed is full of everything. And why couldn't it be full of so-and-so bookmarked so-and-so?
I never do I open that little feed tab. Never.
Rarely. If I'm really bored, I do it. But I have to be really bored.
Well, I think I'm just I mean, it's all about me. Who cares what the other people are doing?
I'm with you on that part.
But that's just kind of me. That's just my personality. I'm not all up in what are you doing and what are you doing and who are they singing with and why are they singing with them and I'm that's just not who I am. What are you laughing about?
Abby said I was beautiful. I wasn't laughing. I was smiling. There's a difference. And she's right. I am. Look at me. Beautiful.
I'm failing to see where she said that.
Well, it's because you're not reading. Puddin said, I'm working on one
Okay.
with Bonley Johnson today. Abby said, at Puddin, he beautiful. She's my friend.
That's absolutely what she meant.
Huh?
That's absolutely
Of course it is.
100% what
You
she
just
meant.
shush.
Don't you shush
We don't
me.
need your we don't need your 1.5 cents.
Fucker. I'm broke. Don't make fun of me.
Mm-hmm. Emotionally.
Yeah. I don't even know. Like emotionally, what does whole feel like?
What is what?
Whole.
Like complete? Or like
Yes.
I was gonna say it feels like a velvet. It feels
not
like
a hole.
It feels like a velvet glove if it's done correctly.
Yeah.
Depends.
Gross. Ew.
What did I don't know. I don't know that I've ever been whole. I you know what? Yeah, I have been several times,
Asshole.
multiple times. Yeah, I've been an asshole a lot. No, I mean my life's pretty fucking complete right now. I think the first time you hold your kid, I think that's about as whole as you'll ever feel. Complete as you'll ever feel.
God, I'm screwed.
Yeah, you didn't feel complete when you held your kid?
I mean, I don't know. I did. But at the same time, like there were video cameras and things in my face, and I felt like I had to,
nah. You
you know,
get your moment ruined.
it just feels, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna shush you too.
I
Puddin'.
think I'm searching for something that isn't there, that doesn't exist.
Well, that's most people. You're not alone in that. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people think that life has this giant checkered boarded finish line thingy, and it just doesn't. It just doesn't. You got to fucking enjoy the little tiny moments that it gives you, because that's all life is made up of a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of stress, and a bunch of
But
strife.
at the same
with
time,
little
you've got.
flowers of niceness here and there.
But at the same time, you've got this little voice in your head that's saying, "Don't settle."
Of course, it's a
So, I mean,
survival
it's
technique.
like, are you supposed to just be happy with what life hands you? I'm like, okay, I have to be
No, I
grateful for
said
what I have,
enjoy
because
the
that's the same
little
thing as
things that come along when they come along.
that's the same thing as settling.
Just
Instead of
imagine.
searching for the big wow that makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Just imagine.
settling for happiness that comes your way.
You're Jen. It's
Well, I fucking know who I am.
2021, and you have no idea who I am. And now look at you.
I feel so complete.
Blessed. You are blessed.
You have
That
such
just
the life
a
of
few
me.
years later, your life could be this good. You went from that, whatever that existence was before me, which I didn't know you, so you didn't exist. So when you went from non-existent to this, now how the hell could you not be complete after that?
Oh, you sucked it all out of me. I felt complete when we went back to 21.
Emotional vampire I am.
I forgot how happy I was in 21.
I believe that. I do. I have sucked the life out of many lemons. You were just one in the bowl. No, I'm sure I have. I know I have. I know I have.
If you could go back to a year, what year would it be?
Probably 84.
Oh God.
84 or 85, something like that. That's pretty good. Those were pretty good years.
I was 10.
Yeah, well, I wasn't. I was like 15. Yeah. It was a good couple of years there.
I reckon I'd go back 92, 93. That's
Yeah. Yeah, I like the 80s. I did okay back then.
I was still too young in the 80s. 92, 93. I graduated in 92. So I kind of got I got a little bit of freedom after I graduated high school.
Yeah, those were good years too. But I was dumb, man. I thought that all I ever wanted was to be in love and have a family.
Oh, well, me too.
And all that. So I did it right away. So I not wasted. I love my son, but I wasted a lot of good years. Fucking like looking for the end of the rainbow instead of enjoying the journey.
Well, I think, but that was part of the fun for me is like because that's what I was looking. I was searching. I was hunting for a man is what I was doing.
We were all hunting back then. but now when you get older, you realize that's fucking dumb.
Yeah,
that shit comes and goes, man.
But I was having some fun.
Yeah, I had some fun too. But no, I didn't because I locked on the first thing that came along. And
I tried, but he didn't want me. So I had to move along.
Maybe that's the year I'll go back to. Slap myself in the fucking face. Hey! 18 years of child support would have been worth it.
Stevie has picked number 18.
Who did? Stevie?
Right. Stevie. Yeah.
Takes me a minute to write shit down. Number 18.
And I'm gonna go with number 5 if you want to go ahead and write that down. It won't be in chat, but it is live on the air.
That's fine. I don't think I got any texts either. Nope. So none of my text people are listening. If they are, they don't want my money. They probably they know where it came from. The prostitution.
You had to work hard for that, didn't you?
You ain't lying. You know how long it takes to earn $40 $1 at a time? Woo!
I can't believe somebody paid $1.
You'd be surprised. 1980. Yeah, I think I was 15. Sounds about right. Maybe 16. I don't remember. Something like that.
If I was 10.
We're talking about what year they were.
Oh,
how old
yeah,
they
you
were.
could have been. Yeah. If I was 10, you were 15 or 16.
Yeah. Somewhere in that range.
Yep.
Yep. Lady killer.
At 15?
No, but I did discover at 15 years old that no matter how unattractive you are, there are some attractive people that are still attracted to you because you're funny or whatever. I didn't know that at the time. So it was like this huge revelation. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I can't relate.
No? Yeah, see, you didn't work it right. You didn't work it right.
I wasn't funny.
Well, there's your problem. See, I was like, I got nothing, man. I got nothing to bring to the table. I was bony. I had fucking giant reddish brown fucking afro hair. My one eye was turned in almost all the way. I'm like, There is no reason a girl wants to look into that eye and kiss me. So I better be fucking funny. So I worked on being funny, and it worked. It worked. Being funny works. I mean, I think you have to have a natural proclivity towards that kind of stuff to be able to pull it off. But I had to have something to bring to the table because there wasn't no fucking meal coming off my looks.
I didn't actually come into my personality until I was probably in my 20s, I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe even like late 20s.
late 40s maybe. When you finally
I'm still waiting.
still discovered who you were. Well, no, you have me now, so now you know who you are.
No, I mean that's the truth though. I am still discovering who I am.
And you'll never stop. There's always new shit going down, man. It's great. Life is fucking good when you look at it from that perspective. And I know, just like I felt yesterday, every once in a while you just get. It seems like every time you turn a corner, there's a motherfucker sticking his foot out to trip you. And that's just the way it's been for a couple of days. I've been busting my fucking ass to get around this stupid weather. Like I mowed 11 hours on fucking Monday and 10 hours yesterday. And I'm done. It's raining today, and I have never been happier to see a fucking rain shower. Because I don't want to fucking mow today. I just don't want to mow today. So when we're done here, I'm just going to go work on my golf carts and be done. It's going to be my day. And then I got P&G tonight.
Woohoo!
You guys have Buck Wild with Mel tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Check local listings for your time.
Indeed. Mel, she asked me a couple days ago. She said that sometime next month, and I misunderstood what she said at first, but she said sometime next month that she's going to be out of town, and she didn't know if she was going to be able to do the show or whatever. So I have volunteered to fill in for for an
What
episode.
the fuck do you know
Buck
about
Wild.
Buck Wild?
Not a goddamn thing.
She does
But
trip
we're
me,
gonna-
Abby. It is
But
her.
we're going to give it hell.
She fucking comes over psychically over to my house and trips me on every corner. That's what she does. No, just, everything just seems like it was in my fucking way. I started working on my golf cart after mowing last night. No matter how tired I was like, I got to get this thing done. It's the one I haul my trash on. It's actually the grandkids' golf cart. I told them they could have it. But I'd put a new clutch on it and did a bunch of other stuff to it. I couldn't get out of my own way. I don't know where the bolts are. I lost them. Then I put the wrong ones in the wrong spot, and now I got to take them back out.
You screwed the wrong hole.
Yes, I did. I put the bolt in the wrong hole, and never, ever put the bolt in the wrong hole.
Let's stop calling it a bolt.
Never put your dick in crazy. That's what the rule is. Crazy is nice to look at, but never put your dick in it. Dummy. Let alone marry it twice. I'm just full of good advice today. Do unto others as I would
to
not
meet
do.
your ex-wives.
Yeah?
I would.
I don't think you would. I really don't. It would be a look into my past and you would be like, oh my effing G. Who the hell was this guy?
I'd probably like you better.
I don't know.
I mean, I can't like you any less.
I was one of those guys. I'm not anymore. This all changed about 10 years ago. A little bit more than that, about 15 years ago. I keep forgetting how old I am now. But I was one of those guys that, like, if I was married to you and you're like, listen, I want you to dress metrosexual, I would be like, okay, whatever. I would just let them bully me around and push me around and do whatever.
I mean,
they
you did
say.
that, right?
I did.
I mean, it kind of happened.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And then one day I was like, I'm not doing that anymore. That's not me. So, but yeah. So I don't get as bullied as much anymore. I still
You still like it.
try to be.
You still like it. It just doesn't happen.
I still try to be amicable. I'd like to play well with others. So I pick my battles now. And I've decided not to change who I am to make somebody else happy. That's all. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I did do that. And you saw the different faces of me. When I'm around my son, I'm not the same person. I can't help it. The dad gene kicks in. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't stop myself. I want to stop myself.
I know I don't, and and maybe I've only seen Alex when he's around you, but I'm betting he's probably not the same person.
Oh, no, 100%.
When he's with you either.
No, 100%. He acts different around me.
Yeah.
I know
it's just the way we are.
No, 100%. If I ever got back with one of my ex-wives, I'd be right back in the same fucking rut within a week that I was in for 20 fucking years. I'm telling you, that's how it would go. When you're with certain people, you behave a certain way. It's just the way it is. Especially if you have a history with that person. Obviously, if you have somebody new, there's no history, so there's no rut to fall into. But yeah. How many numbers we got now? Anybody? Did I miss anybody?
Not that I know of.
Okay, this is last call. Last call for Win Bondley's money. If you're listening and you want to text in a number 1 through 50, the numbers that are taken are 21. And she keeps picking that same number. I should just write it down ahead of time. 25, 29, 37, 43, 18, and 5. Stetson Lee is in. If you want to take the time, Jesse, to send your number in to see if you want, get your chance to win. He picked 48.
48.
All right. So we're going to spin here shortly. Oh, there's Penny. I think she picked 15. So no, that was Nips that likes 15. So old Peanut Butter Penny Beasley. I sang a song with her last night too.
Peanut Butter Penny Beasley.
PB. Or the P and the B are capitalized. PB and J. I can't help it. She is so fucking fun, man.
Oh God, I love her.
Oh my God.
I love her.
She looks like somebody who would be, don't take this the wrong way, Penny, I'm sorry. But she looks like somebody who would be pretentious and prissy and
Well, she's pretty.
Yeah, she's very pretty. But the way she coiffs her hair and, just the way she carries herself in the videos and stuff, she looks like somebody that would be proper and she is not. She is fun as fuck.
I love her.
She's great. And I like singing with her now. She has a good voice too. She's talented.
I was saying in chat on Monday night during the music lounge, that she kind of she has it all.
She kind of does.
She is she's the perfect woman.
Well, I haven't seen her ass yet, so I can't. That matters to me. You got to have some junk in the trunk to be the perfect woman.
She's pretty. She's smart. She's funny. She's
you know
talented.
99% of the funny people are smart. I think that's where it comes from. I think you have to have some level of intelligence to be that funny. Because she's quick. And that's another attribute that those people have. They're light on their feet and they move around quickly. Mentally.
Yeah.
Funny people.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
It is a compliment, 100%. Aimed at you. Now you're back to the motorcycle again, by the way. We're talking about Jen's hair and what type of vehicle it looks like she was driving in. She started out with a motorcycle this morning, then she went to a four-wheeler, a little bit slower. She's back to the motorcycle again. Well, she's got her pulled back.
Do you see how it's pulled back?
Yeah, you look like a samurai. You look like you should have a sword going, I'll chop you up, motherfucker.
Well, I couldn't handle all the. I don't know. I've got to do something with this hair, but
don't chop it off. You have great fucking hair.
Oh,
I know it's a pain in the ass, but I would kill for hair like that.
Well,
for any really, but that's besides the point. All right, we're going to shake our ass on the bond. Yes, we are.
Spin that wheel. Huh, I don't know.
Spin that wheel. I got to find it first. 1 through
Oh,
50.
God.
Here we go. And the winning number is so close. Pud was so close. Oh, that is unfortunate.
I want to see.
So I'm going to send it to chat. You want to see first?
I don't care. Oh,
So close.
so sad.
That's almost heartbreaking. Where's WBAM? Chat? I'd love to see some booty shaking on the old bonfire this week, but we got, I got to schedule it. I got to schedule my roller skating show. I want to do that again. That was fun last year.
It was. That's been over a year ago.
Yep. Yep. It's time. Okay. Let's make it official. The week after this, that gives you a full week and a few days to get your 1980s roller skating songs, fast and slow, into me for Bonfire. We are going to have another night at the roller rink. It's basically just like a dance show, whatever you want to call it. You know, if you were around for the roller rink era in the 80s, you know what songs they played. So get those songs and get them into me, and we'll have a roller skating show. Yes, 22 is 48, right? Yeah, it's almost the same number. Puddin', you were so close. She had 21. Avi was close with 25. Kevin was close with 29. Stevie was kind of close with 18. That's not far off. Old Peanut Butter had 15. She was down there. And you picked a 5.
Yeah,
But it
I
has
always
been, the last
fucking-
few times it's been a single digit number, so.
I'm always the fucking loser.
Yeah, you are. You fucking loser. Stop. So I can expect some joins from you this day.
I don't know.
You look like you're fired up and ready to go.
I do.
Yeah.
What constitutes one looking like they're fired up and ready to go? Is it the pick in the top of the head?
That helps. That helps. Okay. But it's more like it's the piss and vinegar I see in your eyes. I can tell when you're in a mood and when you're not. You can't hide shit. You're one of those people that wears everything on your face.
I think I'm high.
High as hell. I need to be. My fucking back's killing me. I need to take some Pirin, as Barkley calls it. I don't know. She saw it on some TV show. And I said, "Why are you taking Pirin?" It was aspirin, but I wiped the ass off that motherfucker. I don't know what it's from, but I'm quoting it.
That's funny.
No one got the money. So we have a chance tomorrow night on Bonfire again to win the $40. And if we don't win it then we got another chance on Friday morning bowl with Gen X and Bonley Johnson. Fridays at 9 a.m. Blah, blah, blah.
You said my name first.
Well, it's because you're the most important part of the show.
Finally.
Except for when you swallow in my ear, you cretin.
Can you hear me crunching ice and stuff too?
Yeah, I can.
All right. Well, because like my mic is.
I don't care.
My mic is. I don't care either.
Listen. Other than you taking your clothes off all the time during the show, I told you anything goes on here. I want it to be a natural conversation, just like we were sitting on a couch smoking a joint, which neither of us do, but you know what I mean. That type of conversation.
I think I'm going to take up the habit.
I think it would be close. You and I would be more like sitting on a couch chewing on a bag of chips. That kind of conversation. We like chips.
I do.
What was it the other day? I don't remember. 5, I think, or 3, something. I think it was 3. The winning number. Yeah, it's in my phone. I saved it. Oh, no, I didn't. You'd have to look through chat.
I don't remember what today's number was.
Let's see. Photos and videos. There's the double douche. Today's number,
Are
it was
you really?
8.
You're going to scroll?
Yeah, I found it. It's 8. I
Oh.
just scrolled through the videos or the photos. It's quicker that way. I'm not going to scroll through chat. Fuck, that would take forever. Yeah, the winning number was 8 on Monday.
Well, like I said, I don't remember what today's number was.
22. 22. You know, like that tutu you're wearing.
I took it off.
Party on, Wayne. Takes on new connotation now. So you could be his Garth. I can't believe you guys were trashing my driving. Man.
Well,
Unbelievable.
I mean, he may not have said anything.
You may have just made the whole thing up.
I mean, I'm his wife. I speak for him.
That's true. That's true. You own his brain.
He is not allowed to have the thoughts or.
Well, I've only met Wayne once, and it was for a whole weekend. So I'm going to say that he doesn't mind that he's complicit in that.
He doesn't. He's not allowed to mind. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter. You do what I say. Period.
Yeah, Puddin was trashing my driving too. I took her and Pat on a little tour of T County where I mow, which was, I didn't subject you guys to that because you were like, I do get car sick. She was like, I'm glad I don't get car sick.
Oh.
And you said I do get car sick. I'm like, I'm not going to waste my time then, because that is exactly how that's going to end up. Because there's a lot of back roads, a lot of whoop-de-doos.
I'm gonna puke.
You guys got just
because I know how much
taste.
you love that word. Puke.
Puke. It's just a terrible word. It's just, it sounds awful. Yuck. Because I think it
accurately describes
right,
puke.
Right. I think it had to come from the sound of retching, right? It had to. I mean, it's just one of those words. It came from like the word fart.
So how do you feel? How do you feel about the word puce?
Pubes? Is that what you said?
Yeah, puce.
Puce?
It's a color. It's a color.
Oh,
puce.
Puce. My head's completely somewhere else. Puce. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard it. I don't like it. It doesn't sound appealing.
Where other like squish?
No, squish doesn't bother me. Squish kind of bothers me. Squish is the redneck version of squish.
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 Well,
I squished him.
Speaking of redneck words, one thing that bothers me is mash. Mash that button.
Mash it. Well, that's what you do to the gas pedal too. You mash it. Mash that pedal, boy. Give her hell. That was what the.
I mean, it's not one of those words that just give me the oohies. It's not like that. It just bothers me to use it in that way. Mash that button. Yeah.
Mash it. I don't know.
Slob.
They love the word slob.
Abby.
Listen, that's. I must be in a mood today because everything I'm reading or hearing, I'm thinking like in sexual terms. Except for mashed taters. That doesn't sound sexual at all.
That sounds good, actually.
Yeah, I love mashed taters. Ass backwards.
Whipped potatoes.
I like a couple of lumps. I can't lie. I don't like them. I like the instant ones that way.
The lovely lady lumps.
Any classic rock suggestions for today? You did some Bob Seger, but that's not the one Bob Seger song I can't sing. And she sang it. Paige did.
What song is that?
Old Time Rock and Roll.
Oh, I can sing that.
Yeah. She's got it open. Go join him. You and that guy from the bar. He sang the fuck out of it.
He sure did. Loudly.
I wonder if Abby realizes that Earl is my middle name. I bet she doesn't know that.
Maybe you're the one she's talking about.
It could be. It could be. You sped up, then slow down. Yeah, I do that a lot. I feather the. I call it feathering the throttle. Puddin's talk about my driving. She said I sped up and slowed down a lot, up and down, up, and I do that. That's a terrible habit.
Mash that pedal.
But that's the only other option is it's either set the cruise control, which on a back road is fucking stupid.
Wide open fucking sideways, boys.
WFO, wide fucking open. That's the only other way to go. Oh, yeah. My grandmother from Kentucky, that's how she said oil too. Earl.
Earl.
Yeah.
Earl.
That's how she said oil.
But
change Earl.
My Kentucky people do not say Earl.
They don't?
Oil.
Oil. Yeah, she said Earl. Oil's another one. Oil's in Ohio too. People in Ohio say oil.
Oil. I don't.
Gas and oil.
Oh, it's oil.
Oil. Olive oil. That's who you sound like when you said it.
Oil. Well, that was the intention.
Oh, Popeye.
Oh, Popeye.
That is a big word in the South. Anything more than stop. We say everything aspect. I don't have that experience now. From the South. Now, my dad lived in North Carolina, Fayetteville. He was stationed at Fort Bragg when he came back from Vietnam, and he just stayed there. That's where he chose to make his life. But it seemed like the only ones that were really that bad with the language and that were the backward country people. Like the everyday Southern folks, they're not that. They don't say weird things like that. I think it has to do more with poverty and lack of education than it does like where you're from. You know what I mean?
Yes and no. Like, okay. I agree with you that's probably the root of it. However, you grow up
It's the root.
And you hear words.
Jen.
And what?
It's the root of it. Not the root, the root.
The root.
You grow up, and you're right, but the people that you were listening to were?
Your parents.
And they were usually back then poor and uneducated. So that's where you pick up that stuff from.
Yes, but that's where you pick it up, and you believe that that's the right way to say it.
I remember
there are words that Wayne says that don't even exist.
Shire.
No, I mean, like, there are Appalachian words that are not in the dictionary.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of some of them. It's usually a bastardized word, but yeah, there's some that just they're just out in the ether there that don't exist anywhere else. Just the way it is.
There was a lengthy span of time after I met Wayne, and we got married, and his parents and him, they would speak words, and I'm like, I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means. I mean, I could kind of usually, context clues. I could pick up what they meant, but the word doesn't exist, and I can't think of anything offhand. But it doesn't exist. That's just their word.
That's East Coast slang, puddin'. Because my mom's from New York, and she said wooder too. Wooder, radiator, car, in the park. Puddin' in them aren't that deep in the East Coast, but they have a little bit of a Eastern Coast accent ish kind of
dialect.
Dialect. Thank you. That's the word going on. Because the western side of Pennsylvania is completely different than the eastern side of Pennsylvania. Because over in Pittsburgh, it's yins and not use guys. Like you guys are use guys.
Use guys.
Use guys.
I'll be honest, it took me a long time to get used to that.
Well, in Ohio, it's you ones, Yuans, and
Yins.
and
Yins.
Yuns,
Yins.
yeah, eastern side of, or the western side of, no, yeah, the western side of Pennsylvania and eastern Ohio is Yuns. That's a big one.
And then in,
And I
south
got
is
it.
y'all.
That's the one that drives me crazy. I got it. I'm like, what? My cousin, I got that. I got that. What do you got, man? What the fuck do you got besides
One,
a
you know,
terrible dialect?
one of the things that drove me insane was no, I never. Instead of
I
like,
do
no,
a
I
lot of
no, no, I
God.
didn't. No, I never.
I
I'm
do a
like,
lot of that
oh.
dumb shit. I catch myself and I hear it and I'm like,
Well, I mean,
eh.
I do it now as
Like a whole nother level. Nother.
I could
Nother's not even a word.
another. Yeah.
Whole nother level.
I say another. I say another.
That's an Appalachian word, I'm pretty sure. Whole nother level. Nother's not a word. It's supposed to be a whole different level or another level, but not a whole nother.
Well, Wayne says northern.
Another.
Northern.
That's a good one. But yeah, I catch myself saying that. I'm like, yeah, that's a whole nother level. I'm like, God damn, it's not even a fucking word.
That's all right.
There's other ones too.
We
Yeah,
is
just
who
like,
he is.
we is who he is. There's no doubt about that. But it all happened for me one day. I was in the car in my 1985 Monte Carlo. And I'm cruising.
You big stud.
And I'm cruising, and this commercial comes on for this product that teaches you new vocabulary words and how to speak with better words. They're like, and their point of the whole sales pitch was to help you get a job. Like, if you go into a job and you speak like you do with your parents, and there ain't nobody gonna hire
Hooked
you.
on phonics worked for me.
It was almost hooked on phonics, but it was just vocabulary words. And I didn't buy it, but I thought about it, and it like ate at me. And I'm like, my dialect is terrible. The way I speak is fucking terrible. And of course, my first wife, she hated it. She's like, you talk like a hick. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, when you say ink pen, you say pen, not pen. I'm like, well, it's a pen. She goes, no, it's a pen. I'm like, that's what I said. It's a pen. And it would just fucking drive her crazy that I talk like that.
Pen.
Say char and pen. It's an ink pen. She goes, no, it's an ink pen.
Pen.
That's what I said. It's an ink pen.
Pen. Oh,
But yeah,
it sounds like pan.
I was so in love with her, and I thought she was so beautiful. And when she told me that I was stupid sounding, it fucking crushed me. That was the one of like 6,000 crushes she fucking smashed me with. But but I took it personally, and I fucking set out to change my vocabulary just to try not to sound as rustic as I did. And today you get to see the results of years and decades of work.
I like that you call it rustic.
I'm just trying to show off my vocabulary.
You ordered
Just don't ask me to spell anything, because I don't read. I only know words by sound. I don't know how to spell them. I can sound them out because you know how they teach you to spell in school, I can get close. But I don't read, so I don't know what words look like.
Well, there was some.
I'm serious, though. I don't know what they look like.
Well, what was it? It was several weeks ago. You texted something. I'm like, oh, that's so wrong. And I usually won't correct your spelling because I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But this was just bad because you actually said, or however you fucking spell it.
Yeah, I knew I was off. I can't remember what the word was.
I don't remember.
I tried to sound it out, and I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Sometimes
I'll go as far as to look them up to make sure the spelling's right, because I don't want to
do that with
stupid.
Everybody?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like no matter who you're texting, or they're just certain people.
No, just certain people.
Yeah.
Yeah, just certain
Me
people.
too.
Yeah, some people I don't care. You have recently fallen into that category. I'm just like,
corrected you.
she, she understands. She already knows me. I'm not fooling anybody on that chat room. So, but yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? I was going somewhere with that, but now I forget.
What I really hate is when you get a text from somebody and they use a word and you don't know what it means.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Barkley
I'm just
reads.
like, I don't know what that means.
She's in these book clubs and she reads over 100 books a year. Usually her goal is 120. And I have yet to see her miss a goal in the 10 years I've been with her. So she reads like 120 plus novel sized books, not just fucking little tiny books. She can read so fast. She can read a fucking novel in a day. It's insane how fast she can read. However, there's a drawback to that. She is the polar opposite of me when it comes to words. She knows how they're spelled, but she doesn't know how they're said out loud. So,
Right.
we're playing cards. And she's not a card person. She's just doing this because she loves me and she wants to hang out with my friends. So, and we like to play cards. So she sat down to play cards with us. We taught her how to play euchre. And she asked, well, what suite is it? And I'm like, what? She said, what suite is Trump? I said, do you mean suit? What suit is Trump? And we fucking laughed. And she was so embarrassed. But yeah, there's words like that because they're spelled the same. They're spelled the same.
You relished in
Oh,
that,
fuck
didn't
yeah,
you?
I do. Ain't very often I get to feel smarter than her. But yeah, but she's the polar. But I can't spell some of those words that she can say. She knows the meaning of them. She knew the meaning of the word. She just thought it was pronounced the same as like the suite in a hotel because it's spelled exactly the same.
Right.
The suit for cards is spelled the same as suite in a hotel room. And how do you know that? And all she does is read. She doesn't really converse with people that much.
It's the English language. I mean, and I guess it's like the most difficult to learn as a second
I'd imagine
language.
it is because I think it's been blended over the years with other similar languages. And that's why some of those rules exist that are just fucking ridiculous. You know.
Well, one word that I had was epitome.
Yeah. Yeah, you and
Yeah,
Barack Obama both. He's famous for that speech.
I don't know that.
He was like,
What?
this is the epitome of whatever it was. It was like clearly reading off a teleprompter.
I didn't know that, but yeah, that's what I said for the longest time. Like when I was reading, it was epitome, even though I didn't.
I never read the word.
It just never. It
I
never
got
clicked.
lucky that I knew the word before I ever saw it written.
Well, I did too.
I would have never been able to spell that one.
It never clicked with me that was the same word.
I'd have been like APPIT OMMY, epitome. I would have never got there. Ever. Not in a billion years. They'd have been like, we're going to cut off a body part for every time you spell it wrong. I'd be dead. I would have never got fucking epitome out of that. There's no fucking way. That's one of those words.
Epitome.
Yes, bomb and comb and tomb and all. Yeah, who was that? Gallagher did that bit with the words. It was either him or his twin brother. Did you know he was a twin? That comedian Gallagher, and he retired and sold it to his twin brother, and his twin brother did the second half of his career.
No.
Yeah. Fucking weird, right? Not. That's fucking weird to me.
Kind of cool though.
Kind of cool, but it's fucking weird. And they were both haters. That was the best part. Like when they would do interviews, they would just shit on other comedians, just totally tear them down. They were just, the two brothers were both fucking haters. But I think that's musicians, comedians. I think they're the haters in those genres is rife. There are a fucking lot of them. You've seen that meme. I've sent you that, right? There's that picture of that kid. You send me a lot of shit. Ever see that? There's that picture always floating around. That kid going, "Ooh," that face, and it said the highest compliment one musician can pay another. Ooh. They're all jealous and they're all haters.
I haven't. I know I have not seen that.
Yeah, I'll have to send it to you. It's just that dumb kid making that face, but
I'm disturbed.
You've seen that face though, right? From the
I don't
playground when you were a kid.
I don't know that I could recognize anything from the face
When
that you just
you
gave.
when you corrected that one shitty kid on the playground and he goes "Arr," like that to you. Yeah, exactly. That's the face. Maybe I didn't do it correctly. I don't know. But you did it right.
No,
I
no,
recognized it right away. Arr. But yeah, that's the
make that
musician
face.
face.
I make that face all the time.
I try not to anymore. I believe what my mom said when she said, if you do that, it's going to freeze.
Hasn't yet, Mom.
Nope, still hasn't froze. What she didn't warn me is about all that laughing and shit I did to fucking give me wrinkles. She didn't tell me that part. That part's actually real. I'm sorry, they're called laugh lines. Okay. Whatever. So what do you call the laugh lines from a cigarette smoker? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, those little creases
Yeah.
around the lips.
Mm-hmm.
I I don't know. You can tell she's a smoker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Smoker lips.
Yeah.
Those are bad. Those come quick.
Do I have
No, you don't. You spend. I'm just going to stop.
them? No, don't stop. Go on.
I was going to say you spend a lot of time with round things in your mouth. That's why you were conditioned for it. You didn't get that round mouth from eating square meals. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, God.
It's the girth. Got to stretch them suckers out.
I've had some quality in my life. I'm trying to read what Puddin said, but I still have morning eyes. I haven't wiped the sleep out of them yet. I'm not mowing today, so I'm fucking being lazy.
What he said or what she said was, I got that look from Bon Lee Johnson when he asked me what I wanted on my eggs, and I said whatever. That look was priceless.
What do you mean, whatever? How do you say what? You don't say whatever to people when it's talking about food because you might get something on your eggs that Ajax won't take off. Just saying.
Special sauce.
Here you go. But yeah. That was a nice visit. I'm glad you guys
special
came.
ingredients.
I can't believe
Secret.
it. That's the most I've cooked in, I can't even tell you how long. Barkley's mom called her and she's like, did you get through the weekend okay? Are you burned out on cooking? And she's like, Tom did all the cooking. I didn't. I didn't make the potato salad or the cookies. Thank God. Those were the two things that turned out. But it ended up being okay, though. Food-wise. I mean, it was all right.
The cookies were bomb.
Yeah, your cookies are good.
I was sick the entire weekend. That's all I ate.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Not
it
bad.
is.
It's not a bad diet.
It's the only thing I ate.
It's not a bad diet. She's got to make some.
Huh?
Okay, I want to know how it turned out, Pud. She said they made the potato salad. That is a combination of her mom's recipe and my dad's girlfriend's recipe. Her mom does not have pickles. They use celery for the crunchy part. And her mom uses russets. I like Redskins, and I like pickles in my potato salad. Dill pickles. No, that's sweet bullshit. Dill. And you have to be careful because if you put too many pickles in there, it fucking ruins it. As shocking as that is, because I didn't think pickles could ever ruin anything, but they can ruin a tater salad.
I like sweet pickles.
I
like sweet pickles.
Yeah, you would. You fucking weirdo.
It's because I'm a sweetie.
If I was any sweeter, I'd be a sugar cube. God damn it.
That's right.
Potato salad and tossing salad are slightly different. One involves maple syrup and the other does not. And it depends on what prison you're in. All right. we've done enough damage for today. It was a good hump day edition.
You get to the end of this show, and it's so funny because you say, "All right," every time, and it's like it's the equivalent of the Midwest with the "well."
Well,
When you're getting ready to go out the door, well,
well, we could just do the Irish goodbye.
I don't know what that is.
An Irish goodbye? Well, you don't say goodbye at all. You just leave.
Just click off.
Bailey even does the Irish hello. She just doesn't. She'll just show up and kind of blend in, not tell anybody she's there. And she does the same thing when she leaves. She just meanders out really slowly. She's good at it. We all have talents, and that's hers. That looks good.
Well,
Jesse. Well, folks, that's all we got for bonfire today. Except for it's not bonfire; it's morning bull. Welp.
well.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in to Morning Bowl with me, Bonley Johnson.
And me, Gen X.
And we will see you guys on Friday, but I'll see you Thursday. And Jen, are you doing yours tonight or?
What?
Your Buck Wild.
Oh, no, it'll be sometime next month.
Sometime next month. Okay.
Yeah.
That was sometime this month. My bad. So sometime next month, you'll catch her on Buck Wild with Jen. You still got your song?
Yeah.
Is it the same one Mel uses? I never tune into her show because I'm always busy on that night.
Yeah, she uses it too.
Oh, well, then there will be no changes there. Anyhow, peace and love, WBAM, peace and love.
Mucho love.